Good evening, folks, and welcome to you all. Our first performer couldn't be with us in person last year, but he's certainly been in our hearts and on our screens, flogging a bunch of underwear and also headlining at Thailand's Country Music Festival, or I think that's where Qantas got the footage from. Ladies and gentlemen, to perform an old favourite and a new song from a brand new album, would you please welcome James Blundell.
Of your times, blind to every scene from either side, and you choose the parts that suit your purpose well, but nothing satisfies you, I can tell, 'cause I've seen change, I've seen pain, I've heard words that are just noise, I've seen bitterness and battle, and pride has been the cause, and if you don't believe that, you won't see that nothing's gonna change. Pride. I would love to be there with you when your walls get stripped away. I would love to help you celebrate your Independence Day. 'Cause I've seen change, I've seen pain, I've heard words that are just noise, I've seen bitterness and battle, and pride has been the cause, and if you don't believe that, you won't see that nothing's gonna change. You know nothing's gonna change.
We've got two very special people to present the Golden Guitar for APRA Song of the Year and to acknowledge this year's New Talent winner. One's an established songwriter, one an up-and-coming songwriter. Both of them stars of our industry. Would you please welcome Keith Urban and Becky Cole.
Welcome back, Keith.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I didn't think we were going to make it. Thank you all for coming out tonight. This is something special. It's been a year since I've been back in Australia, and I didn't expect to be back here so soon, and through some twist of fate we managed to pull this return visit back in 3 days. So.
And isn't it good to have him back?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we're here tonight to announce the APRA Song of the Year, and well, so go ahead. The nominees are
Bridge of Love, written by Roger Corbett, performed by the Australian family of country music.
'Cause they form a bridge of love.
Dancing in the Rain, written and performed by Jane Saunders.
And we'll be dancing in the rain when it falls again.
Girls' Night Out, written by Gina Jeffries, Garth Porter and Rod McCormack, performed by Gina Jeffries.
There's no doubt it's a girls' night out.
Songs from the Homeland, written and performed by Graham Connors.
The song from the homeland brings tears to my eyes.
And Yorta Yorta Man, written and performed by Jimmy Little.
We'll be waiting for this Yorta man.
And as they say, the winner is... Turn the volume up, mate. The winner of the CMA song, the APRA Song of the Year, is Songs from the Homeland, Graham Connors.
I wrote this song, Songs from the Homeland, as a tribute to all the wonderful Australian writers who have tried to capture part of our spirit in song form. So this song, I've got the golden guitar, but really, it's for the songwriting industry of Australia.
The New Talent Golden Guitar presentation was held last week, and there's a young gentleman amongst us who is wearing a grin from ear to ear. Will you please welcome Clint Beattie?
Got a hole in my shoe in an old paper bag. Someday I'll be a wiser man. I'll change all of that. Our home was some sheets of tin and dirt on the floor. We didn't want any less. We didn't want any more, but we were holding on to what we had, taking every day, good or bad. Lord knows where we'd be if we didn't try. Were the bitter tears that we had to cry. Got a pen in my heart no one can understand. Someday I'll find its cure, don't need a helping hand. I'm a few years down the road, but I still hold my own. Everything is so clear to me, but how could you have known that we were holding on to what we had, taking every day, good or bad. Lord knows where we'd be if we didn't try. These were the bitter tears that we had to cry. These were the bitter tears that we had to cry. These were the bitter tears that we had to cry. Thank you.
To present our Bush Ballad Heritage Award and to acknowledge the 1995 inductee into the Roll of Renown. And of course, the Roll of Renown is an award that recognises an outstanding career in country music. To present those awards, could you please welcome on stage veteran broadcaster Mr. John Minson and the inspirational Jimmy Little.
There have been a few changes to, not a few changes, but just a little bit of a fine-tuning of this award, the Bush Ballad Heritage Song of the Year, as it is now, because it makes it just a little more contemporary. And so let's have a look at the finalists for the Bush Ballad Heritage Song of the Year for 1995, and they are...
Billy of Tea, arranged by Roger Corbett, Doug Newton, and performed by the Bushwhackers.
There's nothing much nicer than a billy of tea.
Dawson's Loaded Dog, written and performed by Stan Coster.
The story of a loaded dog that terrorized the town.
Kokoda Track, written by Slim Dusty and Tony Brooks, performed by Slim Dusty.
The ragged, bloody heroes of that grim Kokoda Track seems the price
The
they
Brumbies,
pay for man's
written and
eternal
performed
push.
by Brian Letton.
And I wonder where this country would have been without the Brumbie, or indeed the forebears of those left today.
And The Ghost of 2KM, written by Rick Atchison, performed by Reg Poole.
And stroll down to the hotel with the ghost of 2KM.
And the winner is... The winner of the CMAA Toyota Country Music Awards of Australia Bush Ballad Heritage Song of the Year, Lawson's Loaded Dog by Stan Coster on Gidgee Records.
He had the cartridge in his mouth as round the fire he came. The fuse began to hiss and spit when the end fell in the flame. Well, the three men bolted different ways through the brack and fern. What Tommy thought it was a game and chased each one in turn. Jim shinned up a sapling, Tommy waited underneath. A silly grin across his face with a bomb between his teeth. The fuse was getting shorter, so Jim sprang from the tree and bolted for the pump. Well, this is great, because the competition was so great with all those other wonderful songs. We all had our turn at picking what we thought would win, and I thought anyone was capable. I'm not surprised that I did get this, but I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been surprised if any of them had got it, because they're all top songs. I'd like to thank my wife and family and our big family of thousands of country music friends all over Australia for their support. Thank the musicians who played on it, and Tracy for doing vocal harmony on the whole album, and I'd like to thank Lindsay Butler for producing it and arranging it. So, thank you very much.
Good on you, Stan. Johnny, 12 months ago, I stood over there and sang a couple of good songs, I think, and I'm really proud to be back to thank Australia 12 months later for putting me on the rock. And you all know now who's on the rock this year. I'd like you once again to thank and congratulate Mr. Ted Egan, this year's Roll of Renown.
Thank you, everybody. I'm in pretty good company, aren't I? I'm number 20 of the inductees, and I'm delighted to be chosen. At the same time, I accept the honour with due humility, and just feel a bit awestruck at being selected. I don't think that I'm very special. I just write a few songs and sit around and sing them, and I don't see the Roll of Renown as any sort of put them out on the veranda to forget about them or let them join the geriatrics club, because the fact that Stan Costa's just won a guitar indicates that the people in the Roll of Renown are still around and still providing competition for the young ones. And I like to think that my best songs are yet to be written too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Would you please welcome, to do a very special medley, Joy McKean, Eric Bogle, Colin Buchanan and Alan Caswell.
Used to be a gold song, now it's just an old song, but it's still got all the magic that it used to have back then. Used to be a gold song, now it's just an old song. Every time I hear it, I feel my arms around you again. Every time the DJ played it on the old car radio, we would turn the volume up so everyone around would know. Then I bought the record for you, and you bought one just for me. 2 hearts beat in perfect time as we found our love with every line. Used to be a gold song, now it's just an old song, but it's still got all the magic that it used to have back then. Used to be a gold song, now it's just an old song. Every time I hear it, I feel my arms around you again. Not too many of the old timers still around. There's another generation walking this dusty ground. But there's still surprises out the back of Burke, and it still takes sweat and it takes hard work. There's still some ripper yarns if you could spare a minute of your time. The lies and the gidgee, on the plains, bruising the table, drains in a rugged line. Galahs and the Gitchy, they watch this country grow. I reckon they'd tell some stories if they could, yeah. the hungry. May you always open doors. May the restless and the weary find safe harbor on your shores. May you always be our dreamtime place, our spirit's glad release. May you always be our shelter. May we always live in peace. So I'm drowning in the sunshine as it pours down from the sky. There's something stirring in my heart. Bright colors fill my eyes as from here to the far horizon your beauty does unfold. And oh, you look so lovely, dressed in green and gold, dressed in green and gold.
It's a long straight road and the engine is deep. I can't help thinking of a good night's sleep. The long, long road of my life are recording me. These rough old hands are glued to the wheel. My eyes feel the same from my way back field. The lights coming over the hill are blinding me. There's rain on the road and I can feel the loads are shifting in the dance. Too late to see the post and I haven't got a ghost of a chance. The windscreen wipers are a beating in time. The song they sing is a part of my mind. I can't believe it's really happening to me. But I'm over the edge and down the mountainside. I know they'll tell about the night I died in the rain when the lights on my hill were blinding me. In the rain when the lights on my hill were blinding me. In the rain when the lights on my hill were blinding me.
Everybody! I think we should get on with the awards because this is a very special one too, is it?
Okay, I'll let you go first,
Yeah,
all right?
this is for the producer of the year, and the nominees are
Lindsay Butler, Rod Coe, Graham Connors, John Kane, and Garth Porter.
Here it is once again, Garth Porter. How are you? Yeah, I thought you were going to kiss me then.
No, I nearly did. This is nerve-wracking
It
business,
is
I
a
can
great
tell you.
pleasure on behalf of them all here tonight to put this wonderful gold guitar for a well-deserved producer of the year. Once again, a big acclamation. Garth Porter.
Thank you, Smokey. I'd like to thank my publisher, John Brommel, and my wife for putting up with the incredible amount of time that I'm not at home, and a special thank you, cheerio, to my children. Thank you. It's fantastic.
And now it comes to the finalists for the vocal group or duo of the year.
Very exciting, very exciting.
Very exciting. And the finalists are...
Big Red, Tough Country.
She's a tough country, ah, but she is mine.
Dead Ringer Band, Family Man.
He'll always be a family man.
Hot Diggity, Catfish John.
Don't be hanging round old Catfish John.
Shots to Pieces, God's Country.
Just as far as the eye can see, God's country.
And the Bushwhackers, Billy of Tea.
There's nothing much nicer than a billy of tea.
The Dead Ringer Band.
All our friends and family back in South Australia, Terry and Julie Moran, they helped us a lot. And probably mostly I'd like to thank the public, the audience, the fans that have supported us over the years, because without them we wouldn't have a music industry, and that's, in my opinion, the most important part of it, because we need them. So thank you.
Would you please welcome one of our very best singers around at the moment, Miss Jane Saunders.
Thank you. I would climb the highest mountain. I would walk the valleys below. I would do anything for my darling, anything to bring him safely home. Anything for my darling, anything for his love, anything for my darling, anything, anything, just come back home. With her hair pulled softly back, she stood so close we could have touched. The bedroom hadn't changed at all, though long years have passed. So many things I need to know, but never got to ask. And she said, the flowers need some rain, and that's why I have come back again. And she said, I hate to see you cry, so close your eyes and dream of me tonight. They say my hair pulled softly back. I feel her gently smiling from that faded photograph. And she
discover the hissing, hopping, shocking, licking, flipping, flapping, snapping, quacking, leaping, creeping, sleeping, bleating, eating, squeaking, shrieking, squealing, squawking, snorting, snoring, soaring, roaring, clawing, walking, talking, chirping, chewing, mooing, exciting, biting, bounding, bouncing, barking, buzzing, blowing, croaking, crowing, tall, small, snuggly, cuddly, furry, feathery, wiggly, wobbly, wonderful, colourful, lovable.
So much to discover on Talk to the Animals.
Returning 6:30 Sunday on Prime.
Until now, the only off-road vehicles with satellite navigation were ships and submarines. Introducing the powerful Land Cruiser Sahara. Wherever you're crazy enough to go, rely on Land Cruiser to bring you back.
Hi, kids. How was your day at school? Oh, great, Mum. Done your homework? Love talking to myself. Maybe you'd like to hear about my day. Hello, darling. How was your day? Oh, lovely.
No, dear, I'm right in the middle of something, but I'm flat to the board. There's so much work.
Right.
What happened?
The power's gone. Looks like we'll have to eat out.
7 out of 10 people still aren't eating enough fibre. So, it's worth knowing there's the same amount of fibre in 8 bowls of nutritious brown rice as in a single bowl of Kellogg's All Bran. Kellogg's All Bran keeps you healthy on the inside.
Hurry to Harvey Norman's Bedding Price Blitz. Buy a king, queen or double ensemble, all for the one low price. From King Coil, the Orthomedic ensemble in king, queen or double, just $7.99 each. This Regency Fleece ensemble from Sleepmaker in king, queen or double for only $9.99 each. And the Silhouette Plush Posturepedic ensemble from Sealy, just $11.99 each for the king, queen or double.
Hey, you want it, we got it at Harvey Norman.
Stay cool with Mars.
If you're like me, you want to live your life, not fuss with your hair. So wouldn't you love a 2-in-1 that conditions so well you can get rid of these? Well, at last I found it. New Pert Plus. The plus is its advanced conditioning action, which gets my hair perfectly conditioned without the fuss. And that's a huge plus. Great hair, no fuss. That's new Pert Plus.
Would you please welcome Tommy Emmanuel and Albert Lee.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, we've got, we've been very lucky. We've been chosen to present 2 different awards tonight, and that is fantastic. First of all, the finalists in the Instrumental of the Year section are...
Boys from the Bush, Barry Thornton. Bush Bash, Michael Fix. Little Rock Getaway, Rod McCormack and Mick Allbeck. Lullaby, A Dream of Rain, Pixie Jenkins. And Silver Bell, Lindsay Butler.
Okay, and the winner of Instrumentalist of the Year is Rod McCormack and Mick Allbeck. Little Rock Getaway. All right.
Well, thank you.
to ABC Records, who signed up this project, and hopefully a few more. Merrill, to Rex at EMI, thanks guys, appreciate it. And here's to a few more. And also I'd just like to thank Ted Howard out the back there, and who engineered the project, and also our buddy Lee Kernigan. We've been touring with Lee for several years, and had a few good years. So thanks to everybody. Thank you.
It falls upon me to present the award for this next new category for vocal collaboration, and the finalists are...
The Australian family of country music, Bridge of Love.
Don't take your kids for granted, 'cause they form a bridge of love.
Slim Dusty and Don Walker, Charleville.
In Charleville, in Charleville, in Charleville,
There's a pretty little woman says she'll say I will.
Jane Saunders, Jenny Kane and Shanley Bell. Little Drummer Boy.
Shall I play for you, pa-ra-pa-pam-pam, on my drum?
Jane Saunders and Brent Parlane, Love Hurts.
Love hurts.
Oh, love hurts. Gina Jeffries and Tanya Kernigan, Men.
Okay, and the winners are the Australian family of country music.
As Artie the Aardvark makes his way up.
Good on you, fantastic.
There's so many people involved in Bridge of Love, I just can't thank each of you by name, and if I've neglected anybody, I'll catch up with you later. But it's been a tremendous team effort, and I'm glad we did it, and thank you very much to the judges also.
Incomparable, Mr. Ted Egan.
Couldn't understand why the drover cried as they buried the drover's boy. For the drover had always seemed so hard to the men in his employ. A bolting horse and a stirrup lost, and the drover's boy was dead. The shoveled dirt, a mumbled word, and it's back to the road ahead, and forget about the drover's boy. They couldn't understand why the drover cut a lock of the dead boy's hair. He put it in the band of his battered old hat as they watched him standing there. And he told them, take the cattle on, I'll sit with the boy a while. A silent thought, a pipe to smoke, and it's ride another mile and forget about the drover's boy. Or they couldn't understand why the drover and the boy had always camped so far away. For the tall white man and the slim black boy had never had much to say. And the boy would be gone at break of dawn, tail the horses, carry on, while the drover roused the sleeping men. Daylight, hit the road again and follow the drover's boy. Follow the drover's boy. Dee da 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 dee da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da dee da dee 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 dee, boom, 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 boom. In the Camel Wheel pub they talked about the death of the drover's boy. They drank their rum with a stranger who'd come from a Kimberley run, Fitzroy. And he told of the massacre in the West, barest details, guess the rest.
Shoot the bucks, grab a gin, cut her hair, break her in and call her a boy, the drover's boy. Call her a boy, the drover's boy. Dee da 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 dee da 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 dum, da 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 dum. So when they build that Stockman's Hall of Fame and they talk about the droving game, remember the girl who was bedmate and guide, rode with the drover side by side, watched the bullocks, flayed the hide, faithful wife but never a bride, bred his sons for the cattle runs. Don't weep for the drover's boy, don't mourn for the drover's boy, but don't forget the drover's boy. Dee da 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 dee da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum.
Magda Sabansky, Jane Turner and Gina Riley.
It's bigger than Ben Hur.
The original Fast Forward Girls return with new episodes.
Can you take a credit card?
Don't miss them. Thursday,
Big Patrick and the General Manager Marketing of Toyota Australia, Mr. Bob Miller.
Thank you. So firstly, we'd like to announce the nominees for Video of the Year.
Bridge of Love, the Australian family of country music, produced by Warren Lynch.
Don't take your kids for granted, 'cause they love you from their heart. Funny just how strong they are when your world falls apart.
Charleville, Slim Dusty and Don Walker. Produced by Mark Jago.
Say she'll say I will. In Charleville, in Charleville, there's a pretty little woman says she'll say I will.
Gone Fishing, Col Elliott and Lee Conway. Produced by Neil Johnson.
You know about that great big monster, the one that always seems to get away?
But all I ever do is just hear those stories. It's a great game fishing.
Shame they can't come out to play.
All my friends don't go fishing.
2 Stars Fell, Gina Jeffries. Produced by Kim Cardo.
Still holding hands like kids the day she finally closed her eyes. Time would pass, and then at last on a clear November night, the Lord reached down for him, and all at once from way up high.
And Tropical Fever, John Williamson. Produced by Mark Jago.
Mango, sugar cane, I can't explain. A tropical fever, you got me again.
And the winner is Tropical Fever by John Williamson.
Well, I'm absolutely thrilled, folks. I actually thought this was the only one I had any hope, and I can say that because the producer really, I owe it all to Mark Jago, and I think he's done a wonderful job. And by the way, that cane toad was already stuffed.
Thank you very much. Yes, John's right. We actually did stuff a lot of cane toads. We stuffed about 12, and I drove up to Cairns to try and find the damn things. I'd like to thank EMI Music for their continuing support, and especially to David Baxter. Thank you.
And the
Toyota Country Music Award Top Selling Album of the Year, Three Chain Road by Lee Kernaghan on ABC Music.
Thanks, Bob. Gee. Well, thanks everyone. You know, to make a really good album, I suppose the first thing you've got to start off with is a bunch of really good musicians, and I've been lucky to have the best in Australia backing me over the last couple of years. In accepting this award for top selling album, when I look at it, I guess I think of the farming family that drove 3 or 4 hours through across dirt roads to see a show in Longreach. I think of the boys out there in their utes with a copy of Three Chain Road and the Outback Club in the ute and the cassette player. I think of the people who wait 2 and 3 hours in the pouring rain at the Gympie Muster to say hello. Thank you. Love yous. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, right now you're about to meet one of our greatest bush balladeers. He writes about things he knows about, and when you talk to him for a little while, you sort of realise he knows a lot of things. He's a prolific writer. People line up for his songs. Slim Dusty has recorded over 70 of his songs. He's been a drover, a shearer, a rodeo rider, a cook. He was inspired by Henry Lawson and Banjo Patterson. In 1956, he wrote his first song, and he hasn't stopped writing since. And we're very pleased about that. He's a man I'm proud to call mate. Ladies and gentlemen, true gentleman of country music, Mr. Stan Costa.
Henry Lawson told a story, so to him it does belong. But I wrapped a tune around it, put it, tell it in a song. It's a tale about 3 bushmen prospecting for gold, and the saga of the loaded dog, as Henry Lawson told. They had heard about a reef of gold out near Stony Creek, and so they sank a shot and struck hard rock at 7 feet. They had pitched a tent and made their camp in a patch of scrub, and Dave and Jim were down the shot while Andy cooked some grub. They drilled the rock and blasted it. Progress was hard and slow. Still they persisted with the patience gold prospectors know. Dave Regan, he loved fishing, and Andy Page did too. But now that it was winter, they were catching very few. So Dave suggested they blow up the big hole down the creek and trade what fish they didn't want to the butcher for some beef. So Andy cooked some spots for lunch and put the billy on, and while the chops were frying, started making up a bomb. With miners blasting powder wrapped up in calico, then tightly rolled in sailcloth with whipcord then was sewed. A 6-foot fuse inserted with the end split for to light. The bomb was dipped in tallow then to make it watertight. They had a big retriever pup with a permanent foolish grin, and no matter what they threw away, he'd fetch it back again. He watched where Andy hit the bomb away from everyone, and when Dave and Jim came up for lunch, the dog began his fun. He had the cartridge in his mouth as round the fire he came. The fuse began to hiss and spit when the end fell in the flame. Well, the 3 men bolted different ways through the bracken fern, while Tommy thought it was a game and chased each one in turn. Jim shinned up a sapling, Tommy waited underneath, a silly grin across his face with a bomb between his teeth. The fuse was getting shorter, so Jim sprang from the tree and bolted for the pub while Tommy chased him playfully. He charged into the bar room and quickly slammed the door. When Tommy couldn't get inside, he went under the floor. A savage yellow cattle dog was waiting underneath. He wanted what that big pup had, it might be good to eat. The cattle dog, he chased him out and bit him really hard. So Tommy dropped the cartridge there in the hotel yard. The yellow dog stood over it, sniffed it up and down. Then suddenly the bomb went off and rocked that little town. Some saddle horses broke their reins and galloped down the street, and pieces of that cattle dog were blown 500 feet. Well, Dave and Jim and Andy went quietly to their tent, while Tommy grinned his broadest grin, pleased with the day's event. What could have been disaster in the pub at Stony Creek turned out to be a thing the bush folk laughed about for weeks. And travellers heard the story, and the story got around, the story of a loaded dog that terrorized the town.
Please welcome on stage the legendary Mr. Slim Dusty and Mr. Ted Egan.
Thank you. You'll all be very impressed by the production tonight, won't you? You know all this smoke they're puffing in here? Do you know how it's happening? Stan Costa has a little fire of Gidgee coals out there and he's fanning it with his hat. That's how it happens. Isn't that right, Tracy?
That's right.
And did you all see Slim in his flash limo this morning?
45 feet long. No, it's a pretty long car.
It's Paul Duncan's Thunderbird, and it's a beauty.
Lovely car.
And only fitting for you, isn't it? Just what he deserves.
I don't know. Well, thank you.
So you're at Slim, female vocal?
Female vocal.
Female vocal. Who's nervous?
Pretty nervous. So anyway, let's go. The female vocalist of the year.
T.C. Cassidy, I'll Meet You in My Dreams.
I'll meet you in my dreams tonight.
Tracy Costa, Someone.
Someone who really loves you.
Gina Jeffries, Girls Night Out.
A friend in her condition needs a girl's night out.
Rosemary Ray, Making Love to Merle.
You and I am making love to Merle.
And Jane Saunders, Dancing in the Rain.
And we'll be dancing in the rain when it falls again.
Gina Jeffries.
When the world's done, the girls go out to play. Girls night out, put on your dancing shoes, chase the blues away. So if you see the girls out having fun, there's no doubt it's a girls' night out.
Microphone's all yours.
Well, I didn't have a speech prepared because tonight I honestly thought that Jane was going to win, and I'd like to congratulate Jane on what a wonderful year she's had. And Jane, I wish I could split this in two and share it with you. I'd like to thank my manager, Doug Trevor, for being such a wonderful manager, my record company, ABC, EMI, my publishing company, Warner Chappell, my mum and dad for being my best friends and being such wonderful people with me, and all the wonderful friends I made this year out of country music, the guys who played on my album, and a great big thank you to Garth Porter. You've been wonderful and I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Thank you so much.
And now, the finalists for the male vocalist of the year are...
Troy Cassadaly, Dream Out Loud.
Don't be afraid to dream out loud.
Graham Connors, Songs from the Homeland.
The song from the homeland brings tears to my eyes.
Brian Letton, Am I That Easy to Forget? Parlay. Am I ever gonna see your face again?
Am I ever gonna see your face again?
And John Williamson, 7-year itch.
He got the 7-year itch 6 years too early.
The winner of the CMAA Toyota Country Music Awards of Australia, Male Vocalist of the Year, is Graham Connors, with songs from the homeland and Panama music. Well, you just had a preview. Here he comes.
I will. I'm really proud to receive this award. Proud because country music in the 90s is leading the way in the pursuit of excellence in musicianship and songwriting ability. Lee, I beg to differ. I've got the best band in the country.
Male Vocal of the Year, Panama Records, Graham Connors. I'd like to reintroduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute super talent, Female Vocalist of the Year. Could you please welcome back on stage the wonderful talents of Miss Gina Jeffries.
What does a girl do when a man's up and gone? What does a girl do when she's been alone too long? She gets on the phone, calls up her friends, and together break the drought. It's an age-old tradition, the girls' night out. What does a girl do when a friend is feeling down? What does a girl do to turn her mood around? She makes a date and picks her up and takes her on to town. A friend in her condition needs a girls' night out. Girls' night out. When the work is done, the girls go out to play. Girls' night out. Put on your dancing shoes, we'll chase the blues away. So if you see the girls out having fun, there's no doubt it's a girls' night out. Some things a girl hears when talking about some man would bring some reputations to a certain man. But lips are sealed, she won't let on just what they talked about. It's all confidential on a girls' night out. Girls' night out. When the work is done, the girls go out to play. Girls' night out. Put on your dancing shoes and chase the blues away. So if you see the girls out having fun, there's no doubt it's a girls' night out. All the girls across the nation enjoying this celebration. We got the reputation. Look out! Girls' night out. When the work is done, the girls go out to play. Girls' night out. Put on your dancing shoes, we'll chase the blues away. So if you see the girls out having fun, there's no doubt it's a girls' night out. There's no doubt it's a girls' night out. We're gonna twist and shout. It's a girls' night out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
was Gina Jeffries.
Big one. Most of the awards tonight have been presented for single pieces of work, but I know, especially from an artist's point of view, that the next award, the Album of the Year, is probably the most important because it actually judges and recognises an entire body of work which will live as the artist's record. Now, excuse me, we've got a couple of old mates of ours to present the 1995 Top Album of the Year. Would you please welcome one of country music's most respected journalists and writers, Sue Jarvis.
And my old mate, Mr. Johnny Chester.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Doug. And how are you, Sue?
Very well, John.
Isn't this just terrific?
It's great.
How are you all? That's good. You can nod, that'll do. That's good.
Welcome back, John. You haven't been here for 6 years now.
It's been, 6 years since the awards in Tamworth for me, and it is lovely to be back and lovely to see so many smiling faces out there. As Doug was saying, a very important award, and for the Album of the Year, the nominations are...
Homeland, Graham Connors.
The song from the homeland brings tears to my eyes.
Mulga to Mangoes, John Williamson.
A tropical fever, you got me again.
Natural High, Slim Dusty.
For the girl who keeps me on my natural high.
Stranger to Your Heart, Jane Saunders.
Don't be a stranger to your heart. Oh, no.
And The Flame, Gina Jeffries.
We're standing too close to the flame.
And the winner of this year's Album of the Year award is... third time lucky, Homeland, Graham Connors. Panama Music.
Well done,
Yes,
Sugar.
thank you. Hey, I did not in my wildest dreams expect this. This is probably going to be some sort of a first because this album is an independent release. It has by a long shot exceeded our expectations, and a large part of that has been due to the business acumen and energy of my wife Lynette. And this is going to sound really corny, but my kids have been packing the CDs and cassettes. And I'm going to party tonight.
'95 Album of the Year, Songs from the Homeland, Graham Connors, Panama. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome a wonderful man and one of the legends of our industry and a real, true, dinky-die Australian and proud of it, Mr. John Williamson.
She was comfortable with him. She thought he was with her. That he had an itch she couldn't scratch. So they went their separate ways. The weeks turned into days. And he couldn't do a thing but think of her. He got the 7-year itch 6 years too early. At 18, they hadn't seen that much of life.
to be this fella's wife. It's the same old story, just a different tune. A poor girl in love with a wedding gown. A good-looking fella, but just a country boy. Too wet behind the ears to settle down. He got the 7-year, it's 6 years too early. At 18, they hadn't seen that much of life. In a small country town they grew up in, where her biggest dream was to be this fella's wife. Gary Steele. He got the 7-year, it's 6 years too early. At 18, they hadn't seen that much of life. In a small country town they grew up in, where her biggest dream was to be this fella's wife.
It's a genuine pleasure to introduce Mr. Graham Connors.
At the top end of Market, near Castlereagh Street, there's a busker singing and playing the fool, with a piano accordion slung around his shoulders and a hat at his feet, to capture the coins and a nod and a wink to the generous ones. And he's singing a song that's vaguely familiar, the words from a poem by Lawson, I think. But whoever it's from, it's surely Australian, the way the words flow and the spirit of place. And though I'm in a hurry, I must stay and listen to a song from the homeland, a song from the blood, a song to remind me of the country I love. There's beauty, no doubt, beneath foreign skies, but a song from the homeland, a song from the homeland brings tears to my eyes. For mysterious reasons, I can't walk away. I'm drawn by the heart to the songs he keeps playing, from Botany Bay to Waltzing Matilda, Calico the Shears, the little boy lost, the lights on the hill, and the Cootamundra Wattle. And it hits me like lightning, I'm the only one there, only one from the hundreds in passing parade. In a city of strangers from all around the world, they come for the money, they come for the sun, They come for the promise, but they don't give a damn about songs from the homeland, songs from the blood, songs to remind me of the country I love. There's beauty, no doubt, beneath foreign skies, but songs from the homeland, songs from the homeland bring tears to my eyes. Songs from the blood, songs to remind me of the country I love. There's beauty, no doubt, beneath foreign skies, but songs from the homeland, songs from the homeland bring tears to my eyes. Songs from the blood, songs to remind me of the country I love. There's beauty, no doubt, beneath foreign skies, but songs from the homeland, songs from the homeland bring tears to my eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Connors.
Most popular country music artist in Australia today, Lee Kernaghan.
He works a 12-hour day from sun up till sundown. He's doing what he can to make the wheels go round. In the shed or down the track, he knows how to bend his back. He's the salt of the earth, he's got a heart of gold. He's a member of the Outback Club. He don't back down and he don't give up. He's living in a land of doves. Born and raised, he's a member of the Outback Club. She rides the boundary fences with the blokes. She's a match for any man alive when she bends them off. Before the job is done, there's another just begun. Kind of woman, any man to be proud of. Well, she's a member of the Outback Club. She don't back down and she don't give up. She's living in the land she loves. Born and raised, she's a member of the Outback Club. He works the field and maybe just bringing out coal. Outback Club. They don't back down and they don't give up. All living in the land of love. Born and raised, we're all members of the Outback Club. All members of the Outback Club. We don't back down and we don't give up. We're all living in the land we love. We were born and raised, we're just members of the Outback Club. All members of the Outback Club. We don't back down, we don't give up. All living in the land we love. Born and raised, we're just members of the Outback Club. Yeah, we're born and raised, we're just members of the Outback Club.
Coming out on stage now is the guy who used to play with Elvis, one of the hottest guitar players in the world, Albert Lee. Oh, they're here. And one of the hottest in the world, also Australia's own Tommy Emmanuel. Joining Tommy and Albert will be the 1995 guitar champion of Australia, Rod McCormack. It's Guitar Wars. Here we go. My pockets were empty, my luck had run cold. City life and me just don't get on. On the streets and hungry, down and out. Going back to Covard, goodbye city town. I jumped freight, I'm heading back. My destination's down that railroad track. I'm gonna ride the Cobalt line back to the life I left behind. It's not love, but it's all mine. I'm heading back on down the Cobalt line. Going back to Ruby, the lost of her kind. In bitter days, she was the queen of the mine. There's a room at the back, she's an old mother's friend. There'll be food on the table, a roof over my head. I jumped freight, I'm heading back. My destination's down that railroad track. I'm gonna ride the Cobalt line back to the life I left behind. It's not love, but it's all mine. I'm heading back on down the Cobalt line. To the company for a 12-hour shift. Back to the dirt and the dust and the grit. Down in a hole where the sun never goes. Doing time on the mother. I jumped freight, I'm heading back. My destination's down that railroad track. I'm gonna ride the Cobalt line back to the life I left behind. It's not love, but it's all mine. Back to life I left behind.
If you thought that was big, folks, it's time for the Cecil B. DeMille finale. Would you please welcome all the folks involved in tonight's show, Lee Kernaghan and his band of renown.
Been sharing a sheet, we've been mousing the stock, we've been calling out roofs, we've been spraying the crops, we've been droving cattle up an old stock route. Now it's Saturday night, we all pile in the ute. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're like members of the Outback Club. We're just boys in the bush coming from the scrub. Around the heat, we've been loading the trucks. We've been fixing the fences. We've been choking on dust. We curse the rain, Slim curse the drought. Now it's Saturday night, and we're all in the shout. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're like members of the Outback Club. We're just boys from the bush out here from the scrub. Through the fire and flood, it's in our hearts. You run through the blood. We're the boys from the bush and we're back